The internet once again loses its collective mind as BTS's Jungkook does something no one could have predicted, and yet, everyone can't stop talking about. At a recent behind-the-scenes moment that was caught on camera, Jungkook was seen holding an Eunwoo doll Bridal style and waving playfully at the cameras. The clip was short, chaotic, hilarious, and absolutely unforgettable. The kind of moment that reminds fans exactly why Jungkook remains one of the most unpredictable yet charming idols in the world. What started as a random playful act has now turned into one of the most viral and talked about fan moments of the week. But what's the full story behind this? And why are fans across the world calling it peak unserious Jungkook behavior? Let's dive deep into this viral sensation that has once again proven Jungkook's unique blend of humor, charisma, and pure star power. The scene itself looked innocent enough at first. Jungkook, surrounded by crew members and flashing cameras, spotted a doll, one that resembled none other than Astro's Eunwoo, a fellow idol known for his princely visuals. Without hesitation, Jungkook picked up the doll, held it carefully in his arms like a bride, and began to wave at the cameras as if the doll were his new partner. The sight was both hysterical and oddly heartwarming. The fans who witnessed it firsthand couldn't help but burst out laughing, while those online immediately began flooding social media with clips, edits, and memes. Within minutes, Jungkook Eunwoo doll trended worldwide, dominating X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram feeds. But what makes this moment so special isn't just the humor. It's how effortlessly Jungkook turns even the silliest gestures into viral gold. He's known for being both a perfectionist performer and an adorably chaotic soul offstage. Whether it's his unexpected dance moves, playful expressions, or the way he interacts with fans and friends, Jungkook's charm lies in his spontaneity. This Eunwoo doll moment is the latest addition to the long list of times Jungkook turned an ordinary moment into something extraordinary. Fans online were quick to react with a mix of amusement and disbelief. This is so unserious, but why is it also so cute? One fan tweeted, while another added, Jungkook carrying the Eunwoo doll like it's his wedding day is the most Jungkook thing ever. Some even joke that this could be the beginning of a new doll couple era, while others humorously demanded a collaboration between Jungkook and Eunwoo just to commemorate the chaos. The internet thrives on moments like these, unexpected, unfiltered, and deeply human. Jungkook, with his easy smile and playful personality, continues to blur the line between superstar and relatable goofball, making fans feel both admiration and affection all at once. Behind the laughter, though, there's something deeper happening here, a reflection of Jungkook's unmatched comfort in his own skin. Despite being one of the biggest stars in the world, he never hesitates to be silly, to laugh at himself, and to embrace his inner child. It's this rare quality that endears him to millions. He doesn't take every moment too seriously, and in a world obsessed with perfection, that authenticity is refreshing. His unseriousness, ironically, is what makes him seriously loved. When looking closely at the clip, it's impossible to ignore the joy on his face. Jungkook doesn't fake his laughter or carefully craft his expressions for the camera. Everything about that moment feels raw and spontaneous. The way he waved, the exaggerated bridal pose, and the glint of mischief in his eyes. It was pure, unfiltered Jungkook. Fans say it's moments like these that make them feel closer to him, as if he's not just an idol, but also a friend who loves to mess around and make people smile. Social media platforms became flooded with fan edits in less than an hour. Some paired the clip with romantic background music, turning it into a mock wedding video titled Jungkook and Eunwoo's Big Day. Others made it into comedy sketches, adding voiceovers of fake wedding vows and chaotic commentary. The meme potential was limitless. Even fan accounts of Cha Eunwoo joined in the fun, jokingly tweeting, "Congratulations to the happy couple." The moment transcended fandom boundaries. Even non-fans couldn't resist sharing and laughing along. There's something magical about the way Jungkook can create connection through humor. While some idols carefully curate every public moment, Jungkook seems to thrive in unpredictability. That's what keeps people watching. Every time he steps into the public eye, fans expect the unexpected, and he never disappoints. This particular moment wasn't staged, wasn't planned. and yet it became an instant cultural micro-event that reminded the world of how much joy he brings simply by being himself. And of course, the fact that it was an Eunwoo doll added another layer of fun. Both Jungkook and Eunwoo are considered visual kings of K-pop, often praised for their striking looks and angelic charms. So when Jungkook cradled that doll, fans couldn't help but scream at the irony. It was like a crossover no one asked for, but everyone loved. The fan theories came pouring in. Some joked that Jungkook was teasing a future collaboration, while others simply called it the crossover of the century. No matter the interpretation, the mood was lighthearted and full of laughter as days passed. The clip continued to circulate, gathering millions of views across platforms. Edits with cinematic filters, dramatic captions, and wedding-themed soundtracks multiplied. Jungkook's "Unserious" moment became a shared source of joy for fans worldwide. Even during hectic schedules and intense projects, this tiny glimpse of playfulness gave everyone something to smile about. But why does such a small, silly moment resonate so deeply? Perhaps it's because Jungkook has mastered the art of balance between being a global superstar and being unapologetically himself. The world sees his incredible stage performances, his flawless vocals, and his dedication to artistry. Yet, equally important are these candid glimpses of him being goofy, laughing freely, and showing that he's just as human as anyone else. Those dualities, perfection and playfulness, are what make him endlessly fascinating. Many fans noted how his body language in the clip radiated pure comfort. Jungkook didn't hesitate, didn't worry about how it might look. He just did it. That sense of ease is what fans love most about him. It's not just about humor, it's about authenticity. In a time where image control dominates celebrity culture, Jungkook's lightheartedness is both rare and valuable. He gives people permission to be themselves, to have fun, to laugh, and to not take life too seriously. Meanwhile, fan artists began creating illustrations of the moment. Some drew chibi versions of Jungkook and the Eunwoo doll, complete with tiny wedding bouquets and confetti. Others created hyper-realistic fan art that looked like official posters. Online stores even began selling parody merchandise, from shirts to stickers, celebrating the Eunwoo doll bridal moment. It was clear that this wasn't just a passing trend. It had become part of Jungkook's ever-growing collection of iconic, meme-worthy moments as the fandom continued to celebrate. The humor also sparked conversations about the dynamic between idols and fans. Jungkook's openness reminded people why BTS has always maintained such a strong emotional connection with ARMY. It's not just about music, it's about shared laughter, shared emotions, and shared humanity. Even when he's not performing, Jungkook manages to bring people together, creating community through joy. There's also something poetic about the timing. In an era where the entertainment world feels increasingly polished and distant, Jungkook's lighthearted moment stood out as a breath of fresh air. It reminded everyone that laughter is still one of the most powerful forms of connection. Fans from different countries, cultures, and languages all united to laugh over the same clip. Proof that humor truly knows no boundaries. In the days that followed, interviews and fan discussions began to circulate, speculating whether Jungkook himself had seen the memes. Fans were quick to imagine his reaction, laughing, shaking his head, maybe even reposting one of the funnier edits with his trademark. Because that's the kind of relationship he has with ARMY, playful, warm, and interactive. It's a dynamic where even the most unserious moments become precious memories. As the laughter continued online, one thing became clear. Jungkook doesn't need to do much to make the world smile. Whether he's performing on the biggest stages or simply holding a doll in a ridiculous pose, his presence alone carries a kind of joy that feels genuine.